What is up? Happy Friday. Today's Friday, September 11th. You are tuning in to Good Morning Bitcoin. This is Dale. What a week. What a week. I tell you what, aside from other things that I don't feel like sharing that are appropriate for this, I love the weekends. I hope you have a good weekend. Hope you had a good week. As always, I'm joined with the brains of the show. Really the reason people tune in. LD, what's shaking?
Good morning.
Good
Such a compliment. I'm very appreciative. Thank you.
good morning. Every time I say that too, I feel like Carlos Matos. Good morning, good afternoon.
I want to see that guy come back.
He will.
We need him. I think we need him
Who do
to
we
really
need?
cut loose. I think we need him back.
Who do we need more? Him or Trav?
Oh, that's tough. I think Carlos.
You do?
Yeah.
Man, if I ever had a project that I wanted to be just shilled beyond belief, I would get him on board.
Yeah, for sure. He's probably looking for work. So if you get that project, look him up.
Yeah, you know what? This, of course, as I mentioned, today is Friday. And LD, do you know what that means for our listeners?
We're one day closer to next week's big surprise.
That's exactly where I was going.
Sweet. Yeah.
So I'm excited for it. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to give any more away.
Yeah. I think it's enough to just say it's exciting, it's going to be fun, and people are going to like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna propel us to the next level.
Oh, yeah. Explosive.
Explosive. Jesus, we kind of sound like a 1-800 number I did there. Explosive.
I cut it out.
Too early for this.
It's way too early.
Although it's Friday and I'm a little squirrelier on Friday.
Yeah. Big weekend ahead.
No, nothing planned. It's kind of nice having just a chill weekend for once.
I hear you.
But those are the best weekends, you know?
Oh, yeah. That's what they're for.
No
doubt.
I'm not going to watch any TV. I watch football, which it's back, baby.
It is.
But I'm not going to watch any TV because I'm tired of hearing about politicians.
Oh, yeah. Now they're invading our space.
And now they are invading our space. So people that don't know, LD, you run with this one. You know it better than I do. You're the brains of the operation.
I'll do the best I can. So we've been talking over the past few days about Sushi Swap. And they've put together what's effectively a board of directors. This group of, is it 6 or 9 different people who are going to be, they're the ones that are going to be able to approve any changes to the code or what happens with any kind of development funds. And apparently in the Discord for Sushi Swap, some of these guys were sort of campaigning for the position. So they've got the quotes around their names as protocol politicians. So we're basically duplicating the political world in the blockchain world here. I'm of two minds about it, but I also see how it's sort of necessary in order to, take care of the project, at least in the early stages.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I'm kind of torn on it because I lean towards it's a stupid idea.
Yeah.
But I get the reasoning behind it. However, in my opinion, it's really everything that this space is against.
Yeah. Definitely that aspect.
The whole governance aspect, and then seeing who some of these people are on the final ballot, that I give that 5 out of 5 gags. That's a high rating, LD. That might be the only 5 I've ever given.
Yeah, I get it. it's sort of disappointing to see one or two what I would call influencers
They've got no
on that list.
they've got no business being on that list.
Yeah, feel you.
Especially when my man Bully's not on it.
That is one influencer that I think deserves a place in something like this. And he probably didn't want it, knowing Bully.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He probably
And
abstained intentionally.
knowing Bully, he's going to be mad, I think, that you called him an influencer.
Yeah, I get that. And he and I can chat about it. But he is. You can't have 100,000 followers and not be an influencer.
It's a solid point.
I don't think that he set out to be an influencer like a lot of people do, where it feels like they maybe took classes in college to be a social media influencer. He didn't do anything like that. He just has the personality. He has the education, the knowledge, and the ability to communicate. That he's just a natural influencer, and that's how he's gained his followers. So he's an influencer by nature.
Absolute neck on going to school to be an influencer.
I made that up, but doesn't it seem like something that's probably offered in the university at this point?
It does.
Is on how to be an influencer on Instagram.
It does. I cringe thinking about it, and I'm trying to be PG.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I hope it's not true.
This whole protocol politicians just I think it just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, I get it. I really do. It's just
Well, I think part of the problem, right, is that I can't even say most, I don't know for sure, but I, for one, am sort of dragged down by the current state of politics in the country. We're always dealing with it. And so to see it now in this space where we occupy, where we haven't had to deal with it under these terms of protocol politicians, that's a new phrase. It's just kind of a drag, right? Like it's, oh my God, more politics. Just what we need. So there's just nothing exciting or fun about it, really. It's just a drag.
It's yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to explain how I feel, and I know being in our positions, we should be able to explain how we feel.
Yeah. That's all right.
I just think it's a bad look for the space as in general.
Yeah, I don't know what else do you do though? I think some kind of level is necessary, but I don't know what that is. That's beyond my pay grade, right?
Yeah. And one other thing that while we're on this topic, you mentioning it's what the space needs per se. I hate to say this, folks, and I'm going to probably take some backlash here, but that's okay. I don't care. For crypto to be mass adopted, mainstream, it's going to have some regulations.
Yeah. How else can it?
It can't.
Yeah.
And, maybe I know not everyone wants it to be mass adopted or mainstream, but I hate to break the news to you. It's probably going to be.
Yeah.
At some point. I hope. That's why I'm here.
You're here to help it become mainstream, right? That's what you want to see.
No. I'm here to ride that green candle when it is announced it's mainstream.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll happen soon.
And when it does, right? I'm going to cream my pants.
I know what that's in reference to.
We'll get there.
Yeah. I was reading in, I think it was Cointelegraph or CoinDesk, this interview. He was a guest on Joe Rogan's show. His name's Adam Curry. He used to be this MTV VJ back when MTV showed videos during the day. He was one of the first. VJs, and he was a guest on Joe Rogan. And I guess at some point in their conversation, he made the remark that after the apocalypse, you're going to need one Bitcoin, at least one.
One Bitcoin.
At least one in the apocalypse. And that's interesting to me, because if you think about, when I think about the apocalypse and I think about movies about the apocalypse, usually there is no technology left to work with. Everything's sort of decimated and you're living in a wasteland. So without the web, I don't know how good that Bitcoin's going to be. I think I'd rather have something I can trade, some coffee or cigarettes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so like at what point does this dude like think? I mean, I totally agree with you. Is like, yeah, man, if we're in the post-apocalyptic world, you're gonna be if you are able to make it, you're gonna be scrummaging around looking for supplies. I'm just assuming here, internet's not even gonna be a thing.
Yeah. You're not going to be on the internet. You're going to be looking for food. You're going to be looking for water. So I don't know. It's probably poor phrasing on this guy's part. In the future, I think, yes, you will want to have a Bitcoin. I don't know how the apocalypse really plays into it. I hope he finds another survival method, though.
Yeah.
Other than his magic internet money.
So like, I don't know. Maybe he thinks that if you have your ledger in your pocket and you have a Bitcoin on your ledger, and all the other Bitcoins are fried from the post-apocalyptic business, does he think like, I'm just baffled right now.
Maybe he thinks that'll make him king of the world. I mean, if you can revive the technology, put everything back in place, rebuild it, then maybe you are king of the world with that one Bitcoin.
Yeah, and then
We'll
Satoshi wouldn't
maybe
be
we'll
shit.
see. Maybe we'll get our chance to find out.
The way 2020 is going, we have a couple months.
Yeah, we still have some time to see whether we're going to need that one Bitcoin. Hopefully by the end of 2020, I'm going to have multiple upon multiple Bitcoin.
Well, if you keep going like you are,
We'll see.
huh?
We'll see if these shit coins treat us kindly. How's Cream doing?
Oh, last I checked, last night, and all fairness, I said in one of our mutual groups, LD,
Mm-hmm.
the other day when it was dipping, and for Christ's sakes, I don't know what it got down to, low 200s maybe. I said in the group, last chance to buy Cream under 220, buy now or cry later. Pretty standard stuff.
Right?
And as of the last time I checked last night, it was like in the 270s.
Nice.
So, I
It's a
mean,
winner.
no big deal.
Yeah. I saw
It's,
in one of the groups that we're in. Actually, I don't know if you're in this group or not, but I saw people saying that 2 nights ago was the top, and they sold, and I'm sure they're regretting it.
yeah, guarantee it.
Yeah. I should have gone all in retrospect. I think I mentioned that a few shows ago. Should have just gone all in.
You know what you should have went all
Right.
in on? STBU.
What's that?
STBU.
Yeah, that's a cute one. They're slowly adding liquidity.
Yeah, cute.
Yeah.
Don't ever let me hear you say that again.
Yeah, I take it back.
Oh, funny.
It's an interesting project right now. I think they just really take what they're doing seriously and don't want to see it pumped and dumped.
Yep. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I think it's great. They value their work, and that's fine. I value my money, and I just want it to explode, and I can take my winnings and run.
And I want to say, this full disclosure, you and I both got in pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
We're still up over 10x.
Yeah.
And It really makes a moon bag easy to hold when you're still up 10x
Yeah, for sure.
and you've already taken profit.
Yeah.
So think about
I
that.
don't think about this one really. Yeah.
Think about that. So I don't know. You've got some updates on Dextools and Astrotools?
Yeah, because they updated their products. So Dextools now has charting types of functionality within the UI, and it sort of looks like the same tools you get on TradingView,
Yeah.
and that's new. I think you can also change the time frame now, which you weren't able to do
Yep.
before.
Yep. About time.
Yeah, that's a great addition, and I think that might have happened 2 days ago to Dextools, and yesterday Astrotools was updated with similar functionality that I described about that trendering DApp.
Yep.
And I don't know if you remember what I was saying about that one, where it does some vetting of all the new Uniswap listings before you buy it, so you can see whether uh, the contract was generated by one of those kind of cookie cutter code generators. It'll tell you how much liquidity is in the pool. So it just kind of tells you these things beforehand, and you don't have to go digging for the information. So Astrotools now has this new section. I think they call it new pairs. And if you click on that, it provides all these new Uniswap listings with this type of information to help you decide whether you want to find out whether it's a rug.
Man, they're really making this shit easy for us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
It is.
And then I noticed too that if one of the projects, one of the new listings is a rug pull, then it doesn't leave the table in the UI. They just highlight it in red and mark it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so you just right in your face, you know that it's nothing you want to deal with.
Fantastic.
Yeah, great tool. So both of these things, Astrotools and Dextools, I think have implemented some great new stuff that I'm happy with. Whereas before I was kind of down on Dextools, thought Astrotools was better. But now I'm probably going to use them in tandem.
Yeah, it can't hurt
They do
anything.
different things. Yeah.
Can't do anything. I mean, really can't hurt you is what I mean.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap the week up with one of my favorite games, and I think we played it once this week already, but I'm throwing a little twist in it.
Okay.
Any guesses to the game?
I just hope it's not the riddle game, because anything that requires me to sit and ponder,
Nope.
It's going to take me a while.
It is not.
Is it the racehorse game?
It's kind of. It's politician, wrestler, or porn star. Okay, you ready?
I remember this one from Iowa. Let's go.
Yep. James Gunn.
So it's politician, wrestler, or porn star?
Yeah, and I should be better about to the people that are just joining us. This might be their first show. So we always do something to end of the show fun, read fun news stories, a fun game. So in this one, I'm going to give a name, and LD's going to decide if that name is a wrestler's name, a politician's name, or a porn star's name.
Yeah. Okay.
First one is James Gunn.
James Gunn is a politician.
James Gunn is definitely a politician.
Sweet.
Vic Grimes. Vic Grimes.
Vic Grimes is a politician.
He is a wrestler.
That was my second guess.
Bob Corker.
Bob Corker is a politician.
That is correct. Blake Palmer. Blake Palmer.
Blake Palmer is a wrestler.
He's a porn star.
What a stupid porn star name. That's not fun at all. Why would you choose that as your porn star name?
Dude, you gotta do porn.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Warren Bockwinkel.
Warren Bockwinkel is a wrestler.
That is correct.
What's his wrestling name?
I don't have access to that, LD.
Oh, okay.
Dick Lugger. Dick Lugger.
Oh man, that one's kind of tough. I can see how it would be a porn star and a politician. I think it's a politician.
It is a politician. Superfly Snuka.
Definitely a wrestler.
Yep.
Jimmy, right? Jimmy the Superfly Snuka, I think it's.
Oh, you know that one?
Oh yeah,
Fuck it,
definitely.
you cheater.
I'm old, man.
Ed Powers. Ed Powers.
I mean, shit, if Blake Palmer is a porn star, then Ed Powers is a porn star.
That's definitely correct. This one is Eric Everhard. Eric Everhard.
Porn star.
Correct. And finally, Dick Sweat. Dick Sweat.
Oh, it could be all three.
It could.
It could
Which
really
one
be
is
all
it?
three. I think it's a politician.
And you are correct.
Yes.
It could. I
And-
bet you what it is it's a porn star turned politician. That's what I'm
Certainly
gonna go
could
with.
be. Why not? You can be anything you want.
Just
in
put your
life.
mind to it,
That's right.
and you can do it.
Yeah. Everyone evolves. Change. Do new things.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a good way to end the week, LD.
Yeah.
This is why, folks, he is the brains of the operation. This is why. Easy. Shut the
kind.
book. Wrap up week 3. Make sure you guys tune in next week, Monday. Monday morning, we've got a surprise for everybody. We're pumped. We are also pumped that you guys continue to listen to us. Couldn't do this without you. Appreciate every one of you listening. LD,
No beans for breakfast.
don't eat them damn beans. Tip your waitress. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, GM_Bitcoin. For LD and myself. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for listening. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning. We'll see you.